I was feeling paralyzed by the scale of the climate challenge. I needed re-inspiring.
I wondered if I could do something more than produce strategies, reports and presentations.
So we left our jobs in the sustainability sector and set out on a trans-African cycling expedition.
We sought to capture positive and inspiring stories of hope in a troubled world. Here in Africa, we found hope in abundance.
I don't know where you came from, whether you dropped it from heaven or what. You did not come with oxygen on your back. I never saw that. So I know that you are using oxygen from the trees here. So I expect you to look after the forest here like it is yours.
This is Uncle Ben. He is a tireless educator promoting sustainable energy solutions to reduce charcoal-driven deforestation in Zambia. He is one of countless African conservation heroes, like Martin Machanga, the cycling game ranger who risks life and limb to protect elephants. And Dr. Laurie Marker, who has dedicated herself to the conservation of cheetahs for over 4 decades. And Meg Coates-Palgrave, a tree expert who at 81 years of age remains as determined as ever to protect the forests of southern Africa.
I love this bush. I love the landscape. I love MoJo woodland. It's all important to me.
None of these habitats and species would survive without water. From the waterless pan of the former wetland at Deadflay in Namibia, to the riotous cacophony of colour and sound at the Chobe River in Botswana, we realised that water equates to life. In between, we visited the drought-stricken city of Windhoek, where government officials and citizens are determined to keep the taps running and are leading the world in turning sewage into drinking water.
We met young Africans with fresh ideas and boundless energy. Tuwela and her friends spend their weekends producing and broadcasting radio shows calling for action on climate change.
If they change their mentality, then we are sure to have a peaceful Zambia, a clean Zambia, and a very well-known Zambia, which will be developed by us. Yeah.
Or Teleni and Aska, 2 young female entrepreneurs upcycling waste into beautiful household decor. And young engineers like Amos Banda, totally committed to securing Malawi's renewable energy future.
That's my target, to spread the dissemination of renewable energy technologies.
The people of Africa may be among the world's most vulnerable to climate change, but they are not sitting idly by in the face of catastrophe. Countless African heroes are innovating, educating, and fighting for a better world. They embody the values that we need for a sustainable future.
They taught us that nothing is ever so broken that it cannot be fixed. That no matter how much or how little you have, you always have enough to share. That love is boundless, hope is indestructible, and solutions to the greatest challenges of our time are in fact readily available.
Hope? Well, that's highly contagious. So what are we waiting for? Let's pass it on.